echo, like real bad.
That's true.
Good evening, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome to the Fervent Drift. I am your captain for this evening, and as ever, your master of games. Tonight I am joined by 4 more players who are embarking on their own journey through Valiarius, not taking the expected routes. Dun dun dun. Who would care to regale us a tale of events past gone?
I'll take a whack at it.
Yeah.
So from what I recall, we went into... The hunt has happened. It went sideways in that we ran into a couple of zombies. And then we ran into somebody that the captain of the guard was like paying to do stuff in the woods, and Poland was there, and he freaked out and he turned into something and flew away. At which point we followed the captain, and he took us and we went into a cave, and we learned quite a few things about some ghosts, which, don't ask me what we learned about the ghosts, but I remember there were ghosts. And when we came out, the entire town had been completely desecrated because people rioted and were like trying to uprise against like the mayor of the town or the lord of the town. And once again, Poland freaked out and transformed, and people tried to kill him, and I think he also maybe killed a few people, and he took off, and he's hiding. We attempted to question the guy who started the uprising, but that went poorly. And
mentioning absolutely no names, Zorath.
Yeah. It went poorly.
That went really bad.
And then in the tavern, we discovered that the sweet tavern lady was cursed, like the curse had overtaken her, and she ended up dying. Her son is currently in charge of the town, and we were trying to figure out what we were going to do next. And then Corin received a message from Poland that basically was like, hey, don't come after me. To which Corin promptly said, hey, we're going to come after you. And we figured out roughly where he may be. I think we established he might be in Trinaria.
Yes.
And we've been figuring out that it's not going to be a fast journey regardless. So we're trying to figure out how we want to get there. And we have some members of our party who are seeking some additional information that may be found in a library. And so I believe where we left off is we had decided that because there's a library in Silver Meadow, that would be a good place to head, because it's also Corin's hometown. And maybe we can get some resources from his family. He's not counting on that, but nor is he excited about going back to Silver Meadow. But that was where we left off.
Wonderful. That was an absolutely lovely and joyous recap of about the last 3 sessions from start to finish. So, go you. Have an inspiration on the house. By the looks of it, you've already got one.
I've already got one because I'm a human, but I'll take another one once that one's gone.
You can give it to somebody else that doesn't have one.
I'll give it to Hemera.
Oh, thank you.
Woo!
Is that just in case Zorath wastes it?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, we also we ran into a new entity, Shadow Weaver.
Yeah. That thing.
Which I believe first Theron ran into him first, and then at the end of the last session, we found out. Well, the other characters haven't found out, but we finally found out. Ooh, he's actually my patron. Why? I don't know. He doesn't like being told what to do.
That's kind of the idea of a patron, though. The patron tells you what to do, not vice versa.
That's true. Yeah.
I was gonna say, based off my conversation with him, I questioned if he even likes you.
Mhm.
Your
Wait,
patron
he
was
did?
kind of mean. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So, well, as I say, we begin today's journey with the party just about ready to head out of Foragon. Is there any last minute things you would like to do before you leave?
I want to say goodbye to Huddles.
Hoddo. Hoddo.
Huddle. Yes, thank you.
Not Huddles. Hoddo.
Should we...
I don't know where I got Huddles from.
Probably if you've been looking at...
Oh, it's from the typo. The typo
Yeah.
from Archivist, right?
Yeah, I fixed that tonight.
Possibly, yeah.
Did we say goodbye to Astrid's?
She's dead.
No, the guy that put her out of her
Echo-
misery. Was that her
Oh.
son?
No, that was her
Was that
husband.
Billick?
No, that was her husband.
Her
Her
husband.
hmm
I'm sure we
That
probably.
family didn't want a whole lot to do with us.
Yeah, they're pretty
No.
upset.
Yeah, so we probably should just let that be.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. They're probably mourning, so it's best to just give them space.
Okay, Sarah. So, as you head out into the into the plains towards Silver Meadow, the road is fairly straightforward. It is going to take a fair while. You're looking at 4 to 5 days of travel, provided you're not distracted.
What?
Oh, that sounds lovely.
We're just walking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hope is that
I think-
when you get there, you manage to find some faster mode of travel.
Potentially from Corin's family.
Yeah.
Just as we're leaving
Oh, yeah,
town, I
that's
look
right.
at Corin and I just go, my feet hurt.
Oh,
Well, I can't help you with that, so good luck.
that'll be
How
fine
long
for
is
me.
it going to take us again?
4 to 5
To get
days.
to where we're going, 4 to 5 days.
My feet are gonna fall off.
I think you'll survive.
This is a
If
like
I've
a walk
survived,
for me.
you will.
So, as you start heading out, the first day sort of passes with little to no big dramas. It's fairly hard going because you are trying to make extra pace. You can sort of see a little ways off into the distance, just over the horizon, you can see these sort of fairly large hills that under the night sky are almost reflecting the moonlight from the amount of mist and dew that fall over the top of them. As you guys start to make camp, can I get a couple of perception checks, please?
Oh shit! I gotta remember how to pull up the thing again. Character? No. I'm trying to remember how to do this again. Was it live? No. Party sheet.
If you click
No.
on your character portrait,
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was trying to pull that up again. It's been so long. Here we
I'm
go.
a child, but those rolls were perfect for Corin and Hamera.
yeah.
19
were.
on perception.
We're too old. It's no longer 69. 69 is no longer the joke it used to be. It's now 6'7", apparently.
I have no idea
No.
what in the hell that means.
Okay, well, the youth are wrong.
It literally
What does it even
it
mean?
literally means nothing. There is literally no meaning to it. It is just a brain rot meme.
Okay.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. My girlfriend
It's-
complains about their students all the time about that, and I'm like, what does it mean?
It's their
Now I'm
equivalent.
gonna see just how many times I can
It-
bring up 6, 7 in this campaign.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Challenge accepted.
It's their equivalent of badger, mushroom.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That one went right over my head.
Ah.
Anyway.
Anyway, so who rolled well? Because it wasn't me.
Me!
Weirdly enough, it is Zorath. So this is going to go really well for you guys.
For some reason, I got good eyesight for now. Until something bad happens.
So as you guys are setting up camp, you manage to light a smallish fire. And, you know, it's fairly open field here, so there's nowhere really to take cover. You're on the main trade route, so the hope is that perhaps there might be a guard patrol or two that come along somewhere along the road. It starts to edge towards, like, rest time. And Zorath, you hear steps. You sort of hear clump, clump, clump. Almost in the sort of muddy brush around you.
Sorry, my freaking throat. What kind of footsteps does it sound like?
Just sounds like footsteps in the mud.
I'm gonna stay silent for now and hear if it gets closer or not.
Are you going to alert the rest of us?
Probably. I'm gonna quietly. I'm not sure who would be asleep or doing whatever.
I don't think any of us are actually asleep yet. I think this was just while we were setting up camp, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
This is like
Then I'll
this is after the camp has been set up and getting ready to rest.
Yeah, so when I hear the footsteps, I'll say, guys, shush, shush, shush. Listen. Do you
I
hear
don't hear
that?
anything. No,
Don't.
I actually
hear
don't.
It's footsteps. Sounds like someone or something is nearby.
How close?
How can I roll to tell how close it could be?
I mean, you could use your eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna look in a direction and see. I'm gonna look in the direction where the footsteps were.
As you look
Oh, go ahead.
towards the hills, these hills being on the horizon in the background, you see a figure standing still, completely cloaked in black. The robes kind of flutter in the evening breeze.
Oh. I go.
And the figure
The
figure stops,
Oh, go ahead.
says nothing, and makes no further noise.
Oh dear. I'm gonna, as I see it, I'm gonna point and say, Corin, I think that's where the footsteps are coming from. Up the hill. Look.
Corin will look and he'll just observe it and go, right then, I vote we ignore it until they approach us.
I'll keep an eye on it, but I won't move. I won't do anything. I'm
I
gonna
think
just watch.
We should all, and he'll look at everybody, just business as usual until it approaches us.
Sounds good. I'll keep preparing camp, but I'll keep a glimpse from time to time to make sure if it gets closer or not.
I mean, I think we'll all know now that we know he's there. I think we
Yeah.
should be fine.
Let's keep preparing for camp and just be watchful. So I'm gonna go back to doing camp stuff.
Could I do a perception check for like what wilderness creatures are around us?
Are you trying to see, or are you trying to suss what animals might be in this environment?
Both?
Because one is survival, the other is perception.
I just want to know if there's, like, chipmunks and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Survival, I would think.
Okay.
Oof.
So
I've seen ant.
no, 7 is just about enough. So you know you are in a plains, and the sort of animals that roam out here are generally burrowing mammals. So they will be things like rabbits, badgers, voles, these kinds of digging creatures.
So, like, when you say badgers, are you talking like European badgers or American badgers?
Like British badgers.
Okay.
Which are about the same size as the lower half of a car.
The
Like,
half of...
so British badgers are actually, if you're in say like a normal, well, I'd say a normal sized car, they're about the same size as the bonnet of the car on all fours. They don't look like much, but they are ferocious buggers.
They're adorable. They're huge. I didn't know they were that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 to 12 kilograms? Dang. 90 centimeters in length, including your... Dang, they are pretty big.
Large boys.
Okay, I just changed my mind on what I want to do. Does anybody have animal handling? Can I get a pet badger?
You don't notice any... I will say you don't notice any badger mounds around here.
Aww.
But they are the type of creatures that would exist out here.
Alright.
If I keep clearing my throat, I apologize. My throat is being very stuffy right now.
That's okay.
You're good, bro.
So you guys carry on with the setup of your camp. And every sort of 20 minutes to half an hour, you guys sort of look up and look round. This figure doesn't move. Never moves closer, never moves further away. But is always staring.
After about the second or third time, Theron's gonna be losing patience and just gonna wave at it, see if it reacts.
I really hope you're waving at a scarecrow.
It was walking. I hope it wasn't a scarecrow. That's terrifying.
That would be.
Yeah, I didn't think about that part.
That's a big thing I don't like. When shit moves when you look away.
As you wave at it, its head turns towards you ever so slightly.
Oh, so it wasn't looking at us.
Oh, it was.
Okay, never
It's
mind.
just like its head turns to focus towards Theron. And it just continues to watch.
Making friends, mate?
What if it's a perv?
Oh, don't give me
We'll
ideas.
probably
now.
be friends.
I would not want to know what
I
he
mean-
watches in the distance.
Listen, if he's just going to stand there and be weird, one of us could at least go and acknowledge him.
I did acknowledge him.
Not
You
it.
want me to go say hello?
I mean, go up. I mean, we can both go if you'd like.
Alright, let's go.
I'll stay here.
I'm
not
staying
cause
here.
Trouble like
Yeah, no,
last
stay
time.
here.
You two can deal with it. I'll set up the fire more and yeah.
I'm just gonna sit there and throw pine cones into the... Would there be pine cones?
No, I'd say you can find a couple of pine cones.
I'm just gonna sit there and throw pine cones into the fire. for no other
I'll just-
reason than
I'll just sit and
pyromanic.
watch. I'll just sit and watch. While keeping an eye on the two, like, back and forth.
So who's going up?
Yep.
Theron and
Corin.
Corin. Okay. So you approach, and as you approach, this figure doesn't move.
Okay. Well,
Hello?
Yeah, that'll work. Nice
Can we
evening,
help
isn't it?
you?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Well, what can we do for you? Or not do for you?
There is nothing I require.
Is there something we require?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Who are you? You're being very odd.
I am the Watcher.
Oh,
That makes sense based off you.
I told you
standing
he's a
there
perv.
watching us.
is this a nickname Corin would know? Or like an entity Corin would have heard of?
Make me a religion check.
Oh boy, I'm super good at that.
Throat is so mean.
Fuck these dice, man. He is Jon Snow. He knows nothing.
Let's see if I know about him. Oh, I actually know exactly the same amount.
That's quite fitting for the setting, to be fair.
You just watch people on the road? Is that how you got your nickname?
On the road. In their towns. In their sleep.
Were you watching?
Did you
Hey,
say in the sleep?
Like, I called it.
Were you watching us in town?
In their birth. At their death. Always
Oh, I
watching.
see.
Do you enjoy the show?
Chimera's probably traumatized this poor man.
Well, would you like to come and sit by the fire?
I would not. It is forbidden.
It's...
Okay, well then what's not forbidden, and how can we get you to stop watching us? Because to be perfectly honest, it's a little odd and not a fan. So,
You cannot.
right. And you're going to provide a grand total of 0 additional information.
It is forbidden.
What's not forbidden?
I am to watch and observe. That is
For
all.
who?
For the fates. For the future. For the past.
Okay.
Cool. Don't suppose you know a guy by the name of Sagosh, do you?
His head turns as his body turns, still completely obscured by his robe. You have heard. This is why
I have.
This is why I must watch.
For experiment's sake, for those of us who haven't heard, what is that?
Oh, Sagosh is the lore keeper. He's the reason we're stopping at the libraries because of
Oh,
that
that's
stalemate
his
with Bile.
name. Right. I
Yeah.
totally knew that.
It's fine. We drank heavy last night. I get it.
Yes, we did.
You seek forbidden information. I warn you once, and once only. Stop. As he disappears.
Okay, well, that was enlightening. At least we got him to go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I might have been cool with him watching me sleep. We wouldn't have had to do guard duty.
I don't know if he would have helped. He said something about being the watcher for life and death. That, to me, doesn't scream, I'm going to protect you.
I mean, if he wants us to, stay alive.
Well, apparently he doesn't, because we're doing something he doesn't want us to do.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but, Alright, well, let's go. Start walking back.
Yep.
You trudge the sort of 40, 50 feet back to camp.
Oh, hey, you thought I back. So who is that rope dude or whatever?
I was communicating with the pervert.
I'm not quite certain. But we may have just met God.
Which one?
That's a bit dramatic.
Have we met?
Honestly, he was probably looking for somebody else.
Well, what was his name?
The Watcher? Aptly named, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, that explains what he was doing. Could have thought of something more.
He kept saying something about
Interesting.
being the
What?
watcher of life and death and the future and the past, and essentially not to fuck with the lawkeeper.
Oh, now the name makes more sense.
Mhm.
Okay, someone very powerful then. Okay, why is he telling us not to, look for the Lord Keeper again?
It's
He
forbidden.
said it was forbidden, but then he fucked off, so
Oh, well, that
didn't
doesn't
get
very
much more
help.
after that.
Ah. Okay, well, duly noted.
So who wants first watch?
Well, I would not mind going first.
Go for it.
I'm more of a night owl anyway, so y'all can rest for now.
Alright. I guess, and then I'll take second watch, I guess.
Okay.
I can go. I can go third.
Alright.
All right. Looks like we got night watch for tonight then. You all take a rest. I'll sit by the fire, probably read my tome again, and keep an eye out for anything out here in the plains.
Theron's
Well,
laying down.
if you get tired, I have more literature for you if you need.
Oh, well, I am a bit of a bookworm myself. What do you have?
I pulled out all of my different, very obvious vampire smut books.
Oh, what is this one? I just look at it very confused, like, what is this?
Corin glances at it, and then he looks at Hemera and kind of tilts his head and just goes, "It's on the nose, don't you think?"
On the nose,
Like-
I just like teeth.
I wonder what it says in this page. I'm gonna flip it open and I just slap it immediately and go, okay, not my cup of tea. I'm gonna stick with what I have. Thank you for making me inquire in your literature. You have a good night. I go watch now.
Suit yourself. I curl up next to the closest tree and just like basically shove my face into the book. Trying my best to like make it difficult for Corin to look at me after that interaction.
Corin is minding his own business.
Yeah, Theron's already sleeping. Or at least trying to.
Yeah, same.
So, as the night passes, can I get some fate rolls, please?
Oh boy. Yoink.
How do
Everyone.
I do that?
It's just you roll the D100.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's mine.
Oh, we're middling. We're middling.
Where we got mid. It's mid. It's mid.
Should I roll?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You roll a D100. Oh, was it not working for you or something?
No, it went.
Uh-oh.
So that went well for us.
You were doing well. You were doing well. For plus 53, plus 59, plus 23, divided by 4.
Oh dear.
No, because that's gonna... By 4. That really dragged the average right down to 47.
My
Way to
bad.
go, Hemera.
I mean, I'd like to point out, though, most of those rolls, 47's really... Bringing it down to 47's not much of a jump for us anyway.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's like
It's
10.
really not.
It's like 10%. It's like a 10% drop.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, if this was school, that'd probably still be an A. It's fine.
So,
Out of 100.
Yeah, 90.
Mm-hmm.
that's the point. You do have inspirations.
Oh,
I'm
You know
gonna
what?
take that as the hint that I should re-roll.
You should, not that necessarily that you should, but just that you can. It's better. It's still, it's
I'm
better.
gonna I'm gonna
You know
do
what?
that. How do I get
We're
rid
doing-
of an inspiration?
Just
It's
mark
gone.
it off on your sheet. Yeah.
we're doing a long rest right now anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Might as
Oh,
well
yeah.
throw one then.
That's right.
Whoa.
I figured.
That's a higher roll.
I'll take my original, please.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
What a felted roll. No.
It's fine.
Big
Corin
number.
will just go fuck himself.
Quite literally.
Context?
Quite literally.
So, as the night passes, you all do manage to get your full night rest. And you also need to thank Hidden Mask on Twitch for reminding you all about
Thanks, buddy.
that.
Sometimes the peanut gallery is not so bad.
And
Wow.
I was gonna say, yeah, they
way.
are in the Discord as well, and they're in the Saturday group, so they know how harsh this campaign can get.
Oh dear.
So, your night passes undisturbed. You are able to get a full long rest.
Nice.
About halfway through the night, you hear the unmistakable grinding noise of wheels on the road.
Would this be... Whose watch would this be?
Who was taking mid-watch?
I think
Me.
2 was there, and then and then 3 was Corin.
Now I'm just sleeping like a baby.
So it would be Theron.
Mhm.
You hear the wheels coming down the road as you see an empty cart drawn by a horse and a lowly rider, fairly elderly gentleman in sort of a fairly nice looking black velvet suit.
How far off the road are we?
You're probably only about 30-40 feet off the road.
Okay, then I'll just stand up and nod.
As the car...
Slightly, pop the sword out of his sheath just in case.
As you nod, the cart sort of goes past you a little ways and then suddenly grinds to a halt.
Wake up!
Yeah.
Yep.
What is it?
We have a guest.
You just groan.
Oh. Friendly guest or?
Throw a pebble at her. Hey. Wake up!
I throw it right back and sit up.
I do not do well when I've not slept.
You see...
That to be important.
You see him draw a large cane, and it's very, very distinctive as it has a large raven's head at the very top.
Aww.
As he heads towards you, he walks with a very slight limp. Not much of one, but very, very slight limp. Good evening, and what, pray tell, are a devil, a vampire bastard, and 2 men sitting at the side of the road?
Wait, I think I've heard this joke before.
Yeah.
Wait, vampires?
That might be one of mine.
Vampires here?
Zorath, use your context clues, mate. It's Himro. The answer is
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Aside from the fact that this gentleman just let us in on her little secret. As for what we're doing here, we're on our way to Silver Meadow. Can we help you?
Probably not, but I may be able to assist you.
Hmm.
It's weird how many people stop to tell us that we can't help them with anything.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
No, not at all. It's just
What
odd.
do
It's very
you-
strange traffic.
What do you mean? How many people stop?
Oh, you're the second traveler we've seen today that stopped to eye us up for no reason. What was it you thought you could help us with, though?
Nice.
You are not the first group of people I have met on these roads.
Well, it's a main thoroughfare.
In years past. And being the years of my wisdom and experience have grown, my body is shrunk, frail. But my brain is still sharper than most. And I can spot a bunch of untrained, undisciplined people who are vying to be heroes of the realm from a mile off. I've seen 100 like you come and go, and I've seen 100 far worse.
Okay, and who the fuck are you? I say, walking up to him after hearing him straight out just
Sorry.
fucking drop the ball on who I am.
Do you intend to fight me, little bastard?
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm actually full, thank you.
Are you?
Stay out of this.
And then Zora just blurts out of nowhere, "Oh, the raw food that you ate. Now it all makes sense."
There you go, buddy.
I just,
Sorry, I am very tired.
So, anyway, how can we help you? Or how can you help us?
Training.
Training? Are you looking for a fight? Is that what you're saying?
I can train you how to work as a group.
Okay.
Whom do we have the pleasure?
I travel quite frequently from town to town. Once one of the most revered faces in Gallo, and now just another forgotten soul that people wish never existed. That does not change the value of my knowledge, nor my wisdom. If any of you wish to try and strike me, I implore you do so, but make sure I cannot get back up.
I don't think anyone here is trying to strike you.
As you say that, he looks directly at Hemera, who's like virtually up to his face.
I'm just like death staring him, but not doing anything.
Good. You're learning to listen.
I don't fucking listen to anyone.
Well, you're listening now.
Shut up!
Encourage her!
He just made me a great character with that.
That was pretty funny.
Who? Oh, you?
No, the whole exchange that just happened was just really funny.
So,
Your name, sir.
Finally.
so I'm confused. Do you want us to hit you, or do you not want us to hit you? Because
I'm
the
all for hitting him.
Messaging is unclear.
I did not say that I want you to hit me. I told you that if you wish to, take a very, very good shot and hope that you hit.
I'm good.
What is it you're trying to train us in?
I don't suppose you're headed towards Silver Meadow just in general, are you? I mean, you're offering us training, but we need to get to Silver Meadow. So, does that imply you're offering to let us ride in your cart to Silver Meadow?
I may be inclined to allow you if you would garner an old man camp for the night.
Yeah, fill up the patch of ground.
Can I do an insight check to see if this man is full of shit and if he has ulterior motives for sleeping in our camp?
I look at Theron, and I then look at this guy up and down, and I go, "You're gonna let this bastard stay here?"
A bastard I may be, but at least I own it.
Ouch.
Theron's just gonna
did I-
shrug. He has a
did I-
cart.
Did I learn anything with a 15?
On a 15, he is far from full of shit. He is very, very confident in his stance and in the way that he speaks. He may pose as being a frail old man, but you notice the way that his hand kind of gently glides over the top of his cane, and the kind of stance that he takes. He's probably a lot quicker than he looks.
Okay. And also, for the purposes of clarity, and forgive me if you told us, and then Corin was in another world, definitely not me. Is this person, this old man, is it a human old man? Is he elven?
He is human.
Okay.
And the raven-headed staff, is that something that would be recognizable? Like, some
Can I
sort of
do a religion
crest
check
or-
on him?
You can make a religion check.
Can I
Sarah is so mean
read,
tonight.
please?
Oh.
On a 14,
Yeah,
he's
also
not a religious type. He doesn't strike you as a religious type at any rate.
Do I recognize anything about the staff?
Not from a religion check, or from a religious perspective. Who?
I
else
want to
would-
roll investigation on the staff.
Sure.
Ooh.
So Theron, as you're looking over this gentleman, and you look at the rod that he's holding, it is indeed a cane, for construction and purpose. But there is something about the way the head is carved onto the cane itself. And as you look towards him and look upon him, and you're really sort of looking at this staff, you suddenly see something like you see a couple of arachnid legs kind of reaching out at the top of his sleeve, almost stroking the top of his wrist.
Stroking and spiders should never be in the same sentence.
I didn't say spider, I said arachnid.
Spiders are
Could be-
arachnids? What
it
else
could
are
be
arachnids?
Scorpions. Hey, jinx.
I should have known that.
Well,
So... Sorry, I totally forgot what I was going to ask. Carry on.
what are you trying to train us in?
To work as a group, that's what he said.
Yes, but how? Like, in what way?
I assume combat, based off him warning us not to try to strike him.
Ooh, that would very help us in case of future scenarios that we hopefully don't get too much
I
trouble
will
in.
teach you how to be more uniform. How to work closer together without taking chunks of each other. You see, I believe that there is a more powerful element to life than any rich man will ever obtain. That
What's that?
is the power of knowledge.
Hey! Speaking of knowledge, I don't suppose you know anything about a guy named Sagosh, do you?
Sagos. The name has crossed my mind a few times over the years, but never anything solid, or rooted in truth, just loose myth at best.
I mean, at this point, I'll settle for a loose myth.
May I point out, this guy still hasn't told us who the fuck he is.
Do you say that in character?
Yes.
Is that a hammer? I'm just double checking because it's not lined up.
Yes.
Yeah. So, He turns to Hemera. Why are you in such a rush? I just told you that knowledge is power. And
I don't know. You fucking know shit that nobody else knows.
Yes.
Or didn't know.
You'll have to excuse her. She's peckish.
What is your name, good sir?
Finally, someone who asks with manners. My name is Venny. I was one of the former leaders of a rather infamous guild. I retired from their service and chose to take up the trade business, as so few people aren't willing to do it. It becomes quite profitable.
Oh.
Hmm.
Does that mean you have wares in your cart?
My cart is currently empty. I am on my way to collect goods.
Where?
Silver Meadow, as it happens.
Huh. Convenient. And
You, my
so
dear.
forgive me. You said your name was Venny. Was that with a V, as in Victor?
Correct.
Okay, Venny. Do you have a last name, Venny?
I do not.
Yeah, bastard.
I am not noble born.
Hemera.
I am not a noble born. Neither did I claim a name when I reached the peak of my life. It is a pleasure to
Alright.
meet you, Hemera. One of your kind is so rare these days. I am sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But I did know of your lineage long before our meeting.
How?
People talk. Information spreads.
Well, I'm sure. And Corin will look at Hemera and be like, "Well, now that it's out in the open, my guess is people have heard of Daddy."
I roll my eyes.
It just goes over. It goes straight over Zora's head. Like what?
You don't know who the hell you're talking about.
Do you say so?
Well,
There is one more person I would like to introduce to you, and you see Venny just turn his hand around and hold out his palm, as you see a spider crawl onto the palm of his hand. He places it on the floor as it grows to the size of a small horse.
Jesus. Okay.
Ooh.
This is Kerrigan, a loyal and long-time pet.
Screw riding a horse. I want to ride a spider.
I just cautiously wave at the spider, just not sure how to react to it.
As you wave at the spider, it kind of lifts up its leg.
Aww.
I just stare at it, mesmerized. My arachnophobia isn't going to transfer over to Hemera.
Mhm.
wow. Theron's just gonna kind of shrug and walk back toward the fire.
Corin is taking 2 steps back.
Completely forgetting how pissed off she is at this guy, she just starts walking up to the spider trying to pet it.
The spider
would not.
The spider
do
allows
that.
you to.
I look to Venny and say, "Well, can you tell us a little more about Kerrigan?"
Kerrigan, yes. She is what is known as a nightweaver spider. They are almost legend now, they are so rare. Once found deep within the mines of Gallo themselves. I found Kerrigan as an unhatched egg and nursed her in my youth. And now she looks after me. So you see,
Wow.
if you tried to strike me down, you would have received a rather nasty bite.
Oh, so that's why you were mentioning striking. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I will have Kerrigan construct some seats for you in my cart if you still care to travel.
Oh, I thought you wanted to sit by the fire.
We will, but
I think he meant in the morning.
That makes more sense.
So, Kerrigan is not going to hurt us.
not unless I tell her to. She's completely
Great.
harmless.
Fantastic. Delightful. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say no to a ride. Wary as I may be to go home so quickly.
Who knows? Maybe the training will work out for us.
Maybe.
Chimera's talking to the spider like it's a little puppy dog.
Kerrigan appreciates the love.
Is she a fluffy spider or like a not hairy spider?
Oh, she's quite a hairy spider.
Okay, much more adorable.
Theron's just staring, thinking about the fact that they both apparently are creatures that suck the blood out of victims.
So it seems that Kerrigan has taken a liking to you. Must mean that you're not quite as heartless as you think you are.
I never said I was heartless. I'm just not a fan of people who introduce themselves to me calling me a bastard.
Oh, it wasn't the vampire part that upset you.
You were going to find out eventually.
From
I already knew.
From what I understand, you're not a full vampire, though, are you?
Not exactly.
Making you a bastard.
Ouch.
Well,
You know, bastard normally means child of unmarried, not, interracial children.
oh, was your mummy and daddy married?
I don't know.
Ooh. Oh.
Because if the answer's no, he's still not wrong.
And here I was thinking you liked me.
Oh, darling, this is how I show my appreciation.
It's not like I've been called devil before, whether to tell me, oh yes, I'm a tiefling, or oh no, evil doctor. It's not the first time.
Can we, with all due respect here, can we go back to sleep?
Of course.
I'm
Yeah.
still tired. I would like to go to sleep.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but it's actually your watch, Corin.
No, it's yours.
Is mine not over?
Yeah, this is in the middle of your watch.
Oh, alright.
I'm just gonna plop down in my sleeping bag and fall asleep.
You see Venny come and sit himself by the fire. And under the firelight you can see just the wisps of grey that strand out from underneath his hat. You can clearly see the scars across his face from years of getting into scrapes. You see the shake of his hands as age seems to consume him.
So, what kind of goods are you planning on picking up in Silver Meadow?
I have a contract to deliver some grains down to the keep.
Really? I used to live there.
At the keep?
Yeah, I was with the garrison for a few years.
Well, from what I hear, you should be grateful you are no longer there.
Why?
What happened?
Whispers of ghosts and ghouls wandering the halls. Tales of people losing their minds. All fantastical nonsense, of course.
Have you been recently?
I am there fairly frequently, indeed.
Oh, so it's all nonsense then?
From what I can tell.
Because I mean, I was there fairly recently and I hadn't heard anything.
Make me a history check.
Okay.
As you say that, you're like, oh, there's nothing weird there. And you get a flashback to the day that you left the garrison, and you remember feeling something strike you on the back of your leg. And this sensation of thoughts being pulled out of your mind.
So, where did you hear these rumors?
Again, I have my sources of information, and they are mine.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, if we're supposed to be traveling with you, isn't, like you said, you're a purveyor of knowledge, isn't
Indeed.
knowledge is power, then perhaps maybe you should share a little more information with us, no?
If I shared my wealth with you, then I would be half as rich as I am now.
But we'd be twice as entertained.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have plenty of entertainment in the morning. For now, I suggest we get some sleep.
All right.
And he shrinks out, and he sort of waves at Kerrigan to shrink herself up, and she shrinks up and runs back up his sleeve.
I texted in the in-character discussion that I was curled up on the spider, so all I can see is Homera just like suddenly falling out. Just boom.
I am just flat out asleep.
Theron's gonna get up and pace around, keep himself awake on watch.
Who's on last watch?
It'll
Me.
be Corin.
So as Corin drifts back to sleep for the last portion of his rest, sorry. Vinny kind of smiles at Theron and just puts his finger to his lips. And as he does so, he Kerrigan comes crawling back out of his sleeve again. Can you make me a perception check, Feral?
Yeah.
Can you make me an insight check? So you don't know where Kerrigan's gone because she disappears into the grass. But as you look at Venny and the way he's sort of going shh, you see a little smirk on his face. Not a menacing smirk, but more of a juvenile smirk. And as the last couple of hours of this watch goes by, every now and again you just hear Venny chuckle to himself. Whenever you inquire as to what he's laughing about, he says, "Just wait. Just wait."
Okay.
It comes around to the end of the watch. And I'm assuming you go to wake up Corin?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm up.
Just
You,
keep an eye out. The spider's missing.
no, before...
Fantastic.
As you say that, he goes, "Okay, my dear." And suddenly, Corin, you just see your bedroll start to expand as you see Kerrigan's head poking out the end of it.
He just kind of shoots up and is just like, "God's above and below, why the fuck would you do that?"
Because it's
They're
funny.
just gonna look at it. I found the spider.
Fantastic.
Chimera groggily rolls over and goes, "Spider?"
Well, I'm awake now.
That's good, my dear. I will bid you all a fair night. And he gets up and goes and lays down in the back of his wagon.
Odd fella.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Right. Well,
If you need anything, Theron will nod and then lie down.
yep. I will be sure to shout. And Corin will just kind of sit by the fire, and he'll take his lute out and just kind of play nonsense. Not really any specific song, just quietly to himself to keep himself occupied.
As you're playing for these final hours of the night, dawn is not far off. You start playing, and as you're playing, you notice the fire almost dancing with your music.
Well, that's fun.
As the dawn breaks, the sun rises over the hills on the horizon. As the party begin to rouse, you see Venny is already up and about. Kerrigan is busy making seats on the wagon out of silk.
Like out of
That's
silk or
handy.
out of spider silk? Like
Spider
webbing?
silk.
Spider poop seats. Would it be understandable for Chimera to know who Lolith is? I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Yeah,
Lol.
so you're thinking of classic D&D lore. Does not
Oh
apply to
yeah,
this world.
right.
Different world.
Not bad.
That's alright.
I forgot there was like no gods at all. Or
Well, maybe.
Eh.
We just don't know them yet.
no, I just want to be closer to the spider.
I mean, it is a fluffy spider.
Is that? I know you said it's a pretty like open plain, but there's not any sort of like trees or anything around, correct?
Not so much. Like small brushes and bushes and, you know, some tall grasses, but other than that, not really.
Got it. Corin is, in that case, he's going to... I assume we have some sort of, like... How do I, like... Oh god, what is the word I'm looking for? Like a mess kit for, like, when we're cooking dinner and stuff on the road, and it probably has a cup of some sort in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Corin is going to take his out, and he is going to take his sword, his rapier, and just across his palm, just do like a deep enough cut, just enough so that the blood runs a little, and he's going to let it just drip into the cup for a minute. There's not much, but like maybe less, like a half-inch worth of liquid there. And then he's going to wipe his hand on his pants, and he takes the cup to Hemra and just hands it to her and just says, just fucking drink it.
I look at him and I go, thanks. Do I need to be worried? Like you know,
No?
royal son. I don't know who you slept with. I don't know what's in your blood.
Oh my god. No, you don't need to fucking worry. I can take... Okay, so he still has the cup in his hand at this point. He'll... So when you say that, he pulls his hand back and goes, I mean, I can keep it.
No.
That's what I thought. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And he'll hand it to her.
I take it, roll my eyes, and start drinking.
Interesting. Your willingness to assist your friend in sustenance is almost heartwarming.
Well, she's... The way I see it, it's either feed her now or feed her later unwillingly.
So you do it not because you wish to help them.
Do I hear that?
But rather because you fear they may strike out at you.
Not fear, just an inevitability. At least this way it can be controlled.
And yes, you 100% hear this conversation.
Okay, I just, snark back. I'm not some feral beast. I have some manners.
Not yet.
Also,
I scrunch my nose and start walking away.
is it just me, or did she not even sound convinced when she said some? Just saying.
Yeah. So no, it's not fear. It's old training kicking in.
So, it was out of a necessity, but a necessity to feed your own intuition.
I guess, if that's what you want to call it.
And this is what I mean when I said you were a disorganized bunch.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it, mate? You're going to fix it all.
I mean, call us disorganized if you want, but you should know we just met. It'd be weird if we were incredibly well organized at this point.
Well, that is true. However, I would have thought even a group pulled together by a subpar baron would be able to at least somewhat coordinate and ensure that a monstrous creature was not released upon the world.
You weren't lying when you said you know things.
How do you know things?
Knowledge is power. Information is wealth.
Theron's gonna stare real hard at that raven cane again. Does the raven part of it resemble the raven owned by Redwing?
No, not in the
Is familiar?
slightest.
Okay. Well, shall we hit the road then?
I would be mindful if you want to do that. It may hurt your hand.
Jesus Christ.
I just slowly wake up and yawn and go, oh, everyone's awake.
You...
What'd I miss?
Then he's got jokes.
Oh, I didn't know he was a comedian.
He's
And then I
not.
just stand up.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny, the look on your face when Kerrigan wore your bedroll as a coat.
Well,
Zora chuckles and says, okay, that is a bit funny.
I look at Corin jealously and go, "You got to sleep with the spider?"
no, I wouldn't call it sleep.
Oh. Zora just takes
Fuck
it
the spider,
out of
Jesus
context. Zora just completely takes it out of context.
I didn't... Oh my god, listen.
I thought I was the spider lover.
I may not be escaping monster fucker allegations here, but I didn't fuck the spider.
So you've done stuff like this before. No, actually, do not tell me.
No!
Is
Okay.
that
It's an
why you
animal.
knew what I was?
I knew what you were. I knew what you were because I know who Daddy is.
Uh-huh.
Corin, forget the monster slayer. She's the monster layer.
I mean, a bard in a monster slayer family, that fits, actually.
Listen, he doesn't
The
discriminate.
bard of the monster hunter family. Fucking monsters instead of fighting them.
He's got his priorities. And it's not fighting monsters. Anyway, now that we've established that I didn't fuck a spider, can we please go?
Sure.
Of course. Corin, why didn't you be the first to choose the seat?
You know, I think I'm gonna walk.
You will fall behind.
Can I ride on the spider?
I mean, I'm assuming a horse is pulling the cart, correct?
Correct.
Or, I mean, he's like, I'll ride the horse.
Unfortunately, you cannot. The horse will already be burdened without a physical strain on the top of his body. You can ride in front on the seat with me if you so desire.
And he will just stubbornly just go and take a seat in the cart.
As you sit down on one of these seats, you realise almost immediately just how sticky and solid these seats are.
Yep, that's what he was afraid of.
You get
Hope
used.
none of you plan on getting up.
You get used to it after a while. It's really not that complicated. Everybody on.
Fantasy seatbelts.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna get on the wagon.
Theron's gonna take the offer to sit up front by Vinny approach.
I just stare at the spider, like, please?
Kerrigan, would you mind, my dear? And Kerrigan kind of, almost excitedly at this point, comes scuttling up to you, because it's not often she gets to be a mount.
Ooh.
I childishly clap my hands together and start climbing up.
As you climb onto Kerrigan, she suddenly grows another size larger, just to ensure she can support your weight.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Did I just get called fat by a spider?
No, it's more to ensure that you don't damage her exoskeleton.
Fair.
So yes.
What?
Too chunky for the spider.
So as Venny kind of kicks off the cart, Kerrigan goes scuttling behind, keeping up surprisingly well. Your travel has, at least for now, become significantly easier.
While we're traveling, I'm gonna ask Vinny how long he plans on being in Silver Meadows before he heads out to Crescent Key.
It will be a sweeping visit, I'm afraid.
So like a day? 3 days?
Not even.
Not even a day?
I will pull up my cart on the outskirts and have them load the grain on and leave almost immediately.
This training you offered us, could you elaborate at all?
It is more about getting you to think and work as a team rather than training your individual capabilities. Like I said, there was once I was a rather revered teacher for many. Unfortunately, my usefulness ran dry, and so I ended up doing this. Does that bother you in any way?
No. Just passing time.
Yes. So, whilst we're up here, tell me, what are your specialties? What is it you're good at?
Just kind of tapped the sword at his belt. I was a soldier for a while, like I said, with the garrison. Now I'm just sort of looking to do my own thing.
So you must have worked for Lord Blackthorn then for some time.
Worked for him, yeah. I mean, he was a bit above my station. I didn't really know him that well.
That's surprising. Lord Blackthorn is, from what I can tell, a rather strict but fair man.
Yeah, he required a lot of discipline.
You said you were looking for information on Sagos.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, just something silly that, So, in Faragorn, there was an innkeeper who started to tell us a story, and unfortunately she died, and I'm just trying to find out the rest of that story.
What was the story? Perhaps I can help.
Let's see here. Well, she was telling me about the followers of Sagos. And somewhere in my notes I have more information. Where is it? That he was a lore keeper, and they called him the Shadow Weaver. Something about him traveling around spreading stories or something. I don't know.
I can fill in the gaps. Sagos, the lawkeeper. It is said that once a bard roamed the land. He did not want wealth, nor did he seek money. He did not demand tributes. Instead, he collected and told stories. You see, for in stories we can learn lessons. We can find truth. Sagos became infamous for his stories and his records of events. It is said that one day he vanished beyond the realms of man, and his story just ended abruptly. Some say that he became an even more powerful person. Others say he died of old age. Some say that he was killed. It is hard to say truly what really happened to Sagos, but I can guarantee that if you find any of his stories or ancient relics, they are not likely to lead you somewhere favorable.
Ominous.
Tell me, you said he, either died of old age or vanished or whatever. Toward the end of his life, where was he even living?
He never stopped. Never stopped traveling, never stopped telling stories.
Huh. Weird. Not really sure why the innkeeper was talking to us about that then.
So is he still alive?
Who knows? Perhaps. Perhaps he found the secret to immortality and is outliving us all.
What do you think?
Do I think is irrelevant?
I disagree. You're the one who knows everything.
I never claimed to know everything. I claimed to have information, which I have just given you all.
And we are grateful, Vinny.
I do find it amusing, though, how quick you are all to judge or jump at the slightest whistle. You see, Hemera here decided that I was a threat to her even before I had chance to speak. Then there's you, Corin. And your mind changes faster than the subject matters of our conversation.
Does it?
Zora. Silent. Insecure, like you've just made a bad decision and now you are afraid to step forward.
Well, you're not
And
wrong there.
lastly, Theron, who seems so keen to jump to action, they forget to plan first.
That sounds about right.
You all spent one night with me, and yet you are all on my card. I could easily divert us, and you would not know which way we are going. Your trust or distrust of people must be balanced within reason, not on appearances. You judge too quickly and you shall potentially lose out on valuable opportunities. If you're too indecisive, then you are more than likely going to make enemies of the impatient. If you know how to balance yourselves correctly, you would all be formidable. But right now, as a group, you are a bit of a joke, I'm sorry to say.
Yes, well, not all of us are thousands of years old.
He kind of looks at himself. You think I'm thousands of years old? I would take that as a compliment.
I don't actually think it.
That just led me to the question of I don't know how old Hemera is. Because is she not is she immortal? No.
No.
No. But she would be older than normal.
Yes. So, whilst you guys are on the road with Benny, we are going to take a very short reprieve. So go and grab yourselves a drink, go and do what you need to do. Excuse me. I'm going to try and wake myself up a little bit. For those of you watching at home, I hope you're enjoying the stream, and we will be back very shortly.
Woo.
enlightenment. Thank you, Kate.
Yeah, appreciate that share.
Yeah. Oh,
Unmuted. There we go. We are back. Welcome back, everybody.
welcome
So-
back. Hello.
Before the break, you had Venny giving you guys a little bit of information of what he knows of Sagos. And basically ripping into each of you at your faults that he's already noticed starting to form.
How kind of him.
What was my character's again, so I can take notes on it?
He basically said that you were overly insecure about your own decision making.
Okay, I'll put that down.
Doesn't necessarily mean that you are, it's what he's observed.
Yeah.
But there is a very good in-character reason why you're probably feeling like that as a character.
Makes sense. He's a warlock. Don't want to make the wrong deal.
I'm more thinking about the whole Red Wing situation.
Well, that too. That's more important. Yeah, my character.
Chimera's was just that she was a snippy bitch, right?
No, he basically said that you and Corin both change your mind as you feel like Chimera, for example, was very distrusting, very sort of in his face up until the point where Kerrigan was introduced, and then you suddenly forgot all about your distrust of him. And
Yeah.
Corin was the complete opposite of that.
Oh, okay.
And Theron's just acts without thinking, I believe he said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if my character can, or our characters, I should say, will fix that in the future, or balance it out. Mostly, is what the goal is.
His main note to all of you was that he could have been anyone and just manipulating you. He could turn the car in any direction and you wouldn't notice.
I mean, but with that though, Corin's from Silver Meadow. I feel like he'll know if we're going the wrong way. So, neener.
Yes and no.
We could always roll to find out or something, but your discretion. I don't know.
All right. Well, and we're off.
Anyway,
So
let's
yes,
go.
You are continuing down the road. And as you watch these hills on that northwestern horizon to your location, I suppose they're not so northwest of you, they would be more almost directly west of you, as they sort of start to fill that horizon. Corin, you get that dread, like that gut feeling of dread about home.
Yeah. Valid.
As you know, you're only now a couple of days out at most. You know, the shifting landscape from dreaded forests, quiet village, coming up to this almost luxurious scenery that you know exists only in the eyes of the nobles and the highborns. Can you make me a history check, please? Fifteen's pretty decent, actually. So, obviously, you are from a family who gained their nobility through their skills of hunting monsters. Silver Meadow itself is a very exclusive place to live. For anyone, not just if you're highborn or lowborn, but it's only some of the highest of highborns that are able to afford to live somewhere like Silver Meadow, where everything gets imported. They do no sort of farm work, they don't do any kind of fishing, they don't do any kind of hunting. Everything that comes here is imported, and that comes with added costs. And you start thinking back to how your life was. Go on, tell me my internet's crashed. Oh, there we go, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, you start thinking back to how your life was when you were living here. You remember long ago, you was only very, very young at the time, that there was a meeting between the Baron of Silver Meadow and the other nobles within the council, and somebody called Goran, G''RAN, Goran. With him, he had what looked like a large stone carving that could move about and would act almost human in of itself. The only other thing you remember was this glowing, small, golden ball right in the center of its lower abdomen. And you get a sinking feeling when you remember this.
Okay. Just like a sinking feeling, no...
Just like a... Hang on a minute. Is this still a thing kind of feeling?
Okay.
Because you know... Oh. It's that kind of gut feeling of, we need to turn back. We need to get away from here. It's that kind of feeling.
Okay. You know, he considers this, and he kind of feels like he doesn't know how to properly explain it, but also, if this is still a thing, he would like to check on his family. So, I don't know if he's going to say anything about it as of right now.
Okay. That's fine.
Amara looks over at Corin. Corin?
Yes, darling.
So, your family's monster hunters.
Mm-hmm.
You know about my heritage.
I do.
And you're leading me to the home of a bunch of monster hunters that probably also know my heritage.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not super worried about that.
You're not the one that potentially sees their head on a stick?
Whose? My family?
No, my head on a stick because of your family.
No, then they wouldn't. For all respectfully, you're harmless.
Ouch.
It is what it is. I mean, I don't think that
Could have gone with, I'm a nice, generous, kind dampier.
Oh, but see, then I'd be lying.
I huff and just turn my head the other way, which I'd like to point out, every time she huffs, she doesn't breathe. So it's an exaggeration of an exaggeration.
Oh, yes. I think, you're being very dramatic, and I wouldn't worry about it.
All right. But if I die by your hand or your family's hand, there'll be so many spiders in your bed. I look down at the spider I'm running and going, can you do that for me?
You just see a leg come up for a high five.
I high five.
I think it'll be okay. If I thought that we were walking into something that was going to be a problem, I wouldn't have suggested that we go back to Silver Meadow.
Well, it's a relief to hear that I'm not going to instantly be... I was looking for any other word but death, but I can't.
Murdered?
Stop eating my pot pie, cat.
It's going to be fine. We're going to just go there. We're going to go to the library, get what we need to get, do what we need to do, maybe get a horse or something from my family, and then we'll be on our way. I mean, we've got quite a bit of balls up in the air at the moment, and I think that, the best course of action right now is to just stay the course.
And at the very least, Corin would know your death wouldn't be instant.
He's not going to tell her
Comforting.
that. He's not going to. He's not going to say that.
Also, who needs another horse when you have elephant-sized spider? Elephant's the next size up from a horse that I can think of.
I don't think that your new friend intends to stay with us forever.
I pout.
Just kind of see Kogan's head kind of go sullen and sort of starts taking slightly slower steps.
Listen,
You upset the spider! How could you?
Life is full of disappointments.
You would know.
Calling.
Says Vinny.
Oh, he would. He would, because he is one. No, I mean, go ahead.
You cannot be putting yourself down, Corin, even as a joke.
Says who?
Says a man who spent a lifetime wasted doing just that.
Well, maybe then I'll learn from your mistakes.
Can I get a couple of perception checks, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's do that.
Would you say that the spider's hair would be just long enough that I could, do little tiny braids?
Oh my god.
I mean, it would be like braiding a baby's hair, but I guess.
I got it.
Oh my god.
It's cool, you're braiding spider hair.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was hoping. Okay, so Corin.
Mm-hmm.
On a 17. It's middle of the day, day 3 of travel. So you're just over halfway there. And you look out into the hills. Now the hills are still sort of a fair ways off, but you know they kind of merge up to Silver Meadow. So as you're getting closer to Silver Meadow on like the straight, the hills are kind of coming round to the side of you more closer and closer. You see, or rather you hear, what sounds like a herd of horses.
Oh shit.
A canter of horses?
Sure.
Would it be a canter? Group of horses?
I'm not sure.
I need to find this
You
out
see,
now.
I should know this with the
Heard.
fact that I was a raging horse girl.
Okay.
So I know when I lived in Nevada, the wild mustangs were always referred to as herds.
Yeah, it's a herd.
That's it.
Yeah.
Either
so
herd or team. Yeah.
There's actually quite a few. So you've got herd, which is a common grazing group, a trio, which is a 3-horse group, a bunch, which is 5 to 9, a band, which is 30 or more, a duo, which is 2, quartet, which is 4, a harem, which is 10 to 20, a stream of
Good
horses,
gracious.
which is a travelling
A
together group.
Stream of horses.
But yeah, you hear what sounds like a herd of horses.
Okay.
As you look over to the west, you can see it certainly looks like there are horses and riders steaming across the lower hill lands. But you know that Silver Meadow and perhaps even Armala, you would know that they wouldn't ride on that in that area.
Okay.
Do you want to make me a nature check?
Sure.
But that there is, like, possibly impending doom, and Chimera is just so focused on braiding spider hair.
I mean, Corin, do you point this out to anyone?
Yeah. Heads up. Incoming. Might be horses, might not, but not normal.
More giant spiders?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a look and be like,
Sounds like horses.
Sure,
Can't
Zorath.
confirm.
Make me a nature check.
okay. Where am I? Well, okay.
Theron's also gonna look. Wow.
I'm gonna also look.
Okay.
I wonder if you
Oh, I didn't.
work it out before.
I got a
onto the-
17, but it didn't show.
It's an 11. That's better than what we all got.
I think an 11 would be enough. Especially as you're from Gallo yourself, Hamara.
Yeah.
So, in the northwestern region of Gallo, it is said that once upon a time, large herds of centaur would roam freely. There were some issues between those who are from civilization and the wild herds of the centaur, and their land slowly got restricted piece by piece. Now they fall under the king's rule, but through gritted teeth. And you realise this is going to be a herd of centaur heading your way.
I point out, I go, it's horse people.
Horse what now?
Centaurs, horse people.
Oh, centaurs. It's really hard to see from here. My eyesight might not be greatest from here.
Heads up, they don't like people.
What?
People are kind of assholes.
Oh, I'm not gonna acknowledge them then. And then I'm
Yes,
just gonna.
they might
just-
acknowledge
I'm just
us.
not gonna look at them anymore.
Keep your heads down and keep moving. If something happens, something happens.
I'll keep my head down, but my horns, well, I can't really put those down. They stick up.
I think it's going. Well, maybe it won't be fine. Who knows?
So after about 30 minutes to an hour, this herd, no longer just on the horizon, but are very much following your trail.
Oh,
You see Venny
Fantastic.
start to slow down the cart.
what? Venny, why are we stopping? Or slowing down, I should say.
Why wouldn't we?
But aren't centaurs very aggressive to humanoids?
Yes, but devils tend
Maybe-
to take humanoid souls.
Are you trying to test us in a very brutal way?
Vampires tend to eat human blood. They're not much different from you.
Oh dear. Okay, we need to plan, everyone. What do we do?
You see,
I think we wait.
you see these centaur tribes approach, and with Venny stopping, they slow down as they get close enough, and you see them lower their weapons.
Okay.
They come
Dear
round
Lord.
to the side of the cart and they make way for a slightly older looking centaur. You can see the humanoid resemblance, but they do have like much wider and flatter faces than your average humanoid. Pay the tithe, Venny. I've not got anything to pay the tithe with at this moment in time, I'm afraid. And you bring, as the herd kind of starts to circle the cart, you bring bipeds near our fields. One of them gets a real good look at you, Corin.
Oh, good.
What's this tithe? I've not heard of there being a tithe on the King's Road.
They stop inspecting Corin and suddenly stop as their heads snap round at such a speed you're almost convinced their heads will roll off their shoulders. As the elder heads to Theron. You may not have heard of the tithe, but times are hard. And your royalty has made our lives hard. So we
I
are
have no
only
doubt about that.
we are only taking back retributions. Is there an issue?
I simply asked what the tithe was. I hadn't heard of it.
Also, I am not from Gallo. I don't know anything about this country a little bit still. I'm from.
Maybe don't tell them that you're a fucking foreigner. Maybe don't tell the people trying to extort us that you're not from here. Just a thought.
Well, I don't know anything about these lands. I was just told to come here, and then here we are now.
You are not like the rest. Still a biped.
Oh, I look at my legs and go, oh, yeah, true, I still do have 2 legs. True.
However, you are not much different.
Oh,
You've just dressed fancy.
dress fancy. I've lived in the wilds for 10 years. I wouldn't say I'm super fancy.
Can you guys get a perception check on, please?
Okay.
Oh, because this went so well a minute ago.
Damn it!
That's
Oh, I didn't
bad.
see shit.
Corin and Theron. As you look over these centaurs, you'll notice that at least the Eldar is wearing an very interesting looking amulet. It is the amulet of an open book.
Would we recognize what it is?
Maybe a religion check.
Excuse me.
There we go.
The dice is like weird. There it goes.
So Theron and Corin, as you look over this book, though you don't explicitly know it, you get a sneaking suspicion that it is a form of symbolism for storytelling.
Chimera is from around here. Just pointing that out.
Something to do with storytelling, like
Like the Lord
They're-
Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
interesting. That's quite an interesting necklace you've got there. Amulet.
Yes.
Would you mind? We're actually quite interested in learning a bit more about what that represents and who it represents. Care to, I don't know, tell us the story of your, I don't know if he's a god.
What is a
But
god?
Exactly. That's what I was unsure of. Anyway, no, we're quite interested in learning about
Zagos.
about Zagos. So
Sagos, yes, the lawkeeper. He teaches centaur kind that our histories should be passed down through stories. You see, a fact may be a fact, but can often be forgotten if not written down. Whereas a story lasts forever, through generation to generation, the lesson never changing.
interesting.
Darren's going to reach into his coin purse and pull out 3 gold.
What is this?
You asked for a tithe.
He looks at Venny. If they
I
work
then
for
put-
you, and they think they're being funny, They will die.
I turn to Vinny then. Care to chime in?
I think you're doing just splendidly.
Fucking Christ.
What is the tithe?
300 gold pieces.
You fucking joking?
No, my dear. What a joke is having over 500 miles of plains to roam and being reduced to just 150 miles round.
Theron is putting the 3 gold back in his coin purse. Well, I haven't got that kind of money.
I certainly don't. Interesting point of order. Penny, you were traveling this way anyhow. I'm certain that you were aware of this tithe.
Of course I was.
So, why are you not prepared?
Did I say that I wasn't?
You just told him that you don't have anything.
Man, do not play games with us. You should know better. I do know better. I know more than most. Just some friends in training. That's all. What about you? As he looks to Hemera. Do you have any bright ideas how we might pay this tithe?
I sure don't have money. Can I roll religion now?
Yeah.
Can I also roll an investigation?
Sure.
These dice hate me.
So obviously you've already gained the information that they at least revere the legends of Sagos. But
I don't suppose anyone knows a story worth telling them.
I was just about to say, but Hemera, you think back to one of the conversations that Venny has had with you as a party, and how his insistence that gold is not actually worth its weight. There is just one other currency that is far more valuable.
Does anybody have a story they'd like to share?
What kind of story?
Oh, please, these fine gentlemen don't want to hear children's tales?
No, but they may be interested
Are you certain?
in the goings on at the keep.
Perhaps. Or perhaps.
I mean, after all. Okay.
Or perhaps they might like to learn of the one who desires to break away. As he kind of smirks in Corin's direction.
The one who breaks away? What are you talking about?
Well, you are the one reluctant to come home.
Of course I'm reluctant to come home. I'm sure you have a family.
Do you not think that these marvelous warriors would not care for a tale of how you seek to help their fate?
I mean, I'm sure that they do, that they might, but perhaps, and hear me out, maybe Hemra's not the only one who doesn't want their dirty laundry being aired.
That is a shame, Master Centaur. It looks like you might have to do what you was going to do. Though I'm sure...
Okay, that's not necessary.
I look at
didn't
Corin.
say I wouldn't.
Sing them a damn song about your life. Get us out of this.
I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I simply said that I don't want to.
Well, we're not really in a situation where we can't just not do what we need to do.
Though I'm sure a Valen's death would cause too much uproar. You sort of see the centaurs take a couple of steps back. Valen, that's what we could smell.
Distinct, didn't it?
As they turn.
Yeah, very stinky, isn't it?
As they turn and start to move away slowly, keeping their eyes on you.
Yeah, and you'll see, like, now that Corin gets it, like, he's like, oh, I see. This is the part where I pull rank. And he kind of gets a little more confident looking. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure that murdering a Valen would go over so well for you. I mean, that's where we're headed, it's to see my father and my brothers and my mother.
The centaurs kind of just nod and move on. And once they've moved on, Venny turns to you and goes, "What was that?"
What do you mean?
You were overselling it, my dear. You oversell something and you give the game away.
See, this is why I don't want to go home.
Why is that?
Look, my relationship with my family is not great. My mother and I are fine.
Mommy issues.
Oh no, my mother is a delightful woman, and I will hear nothing angry about her of the sort. She's fine. She and I are fine.
Ooh,
it's the rest
daddy
of the family.
Issues, even better.
It's the rest of the family that I don't happen to see eye to eye with. My ambitions lie outside of the realm of monster hunting. And that didn't go over well.
Maybe not. But still you fear too much. Well,
Fear.
shall we be on our way?
I mean, I guess so.
He grabs hold of the reins and with one last you feel the cart judder forwards as it starts to pick up speed fairly quickly. I trust I have been a good host.
I suppose.
As night starts to fall, you guys can see the glistening gates of the Silver Meadow. And you also see why it's referred to as the Silver Meadow, with the way that it reflects on the dew grass. As you approach these silver gates, you see a pair of guards in very nice shiny armour, nevertheless still weary from their long hours. They cross their blades and walk a few steps towards you. Stop there. How exactly may we be as to assist?
We're outside Silver Meadow at this point. Corin will get off of the cart and walk up to the guards and say, we're just coming home. That's all. Corin Valen, have we met?
I don't think so, sir. You say you're Valen.
Mm-hmm.
Prove it.
He will reach to his pocket and pull out what looks like if he were wearing it, it would be like a pin that holds his cloak together, but he's not wearing it, nor is he wearing his cloak at this current time. And he'll show it to them. And it's got the family crest on it.
Nice. You may enter, but your friends go way outside.
Oh no, you misunderstand me. They're with me.
Hello, miss, you misunderstand us. We be under strict instructions, you see.
By whom?
Well, if you're a Valen, you'd know that, miss. Sir.
Okay, Corin knows. Caitlin already forgot. His memory is shit.
He's implying that it's by order of your family.
Yeah. Well, then in that case, I'm ordering you to let them come with me.
Sorry, my little lord, but we only take orders from the top brass. You're permitted in, but the riffraff stays outside. You see the other one sort of looking over. Oh, hi, Venny. You here for the next pickup? And he just kind of nods at the guards.
See, I told you, they're with me.
And we told you none of the other riffraff are coming in. To be
Listen.
fair, you're lucky you're being let in. What happened to your fine wear?
Happened to it? What do you mean, what happened to it? Why would I wear it out to go monster hunting? I was in Foregorn on a job.
You look like you're covered in dirt. And you smell like
That's
shit.
because I am. That's because I do. And I would very
Because
much
he's
like
a
to go home.
Valen.
I would very much like to go home and rectify that, but I can't do that if they can't come with me. So he is going
You don't have to enter, miss. So,
let's see.
can you tell my ADHD meds have completely worn off now?
No, you're good. 1 second.
At least you're misgendering the fiction.
Yes.
Also, I want it to be completely known that my comment about Corin being stinky was in character.
Oh, I know. That's
Oh yeah.
he knows. Let's see.
Corin, perhaps you
Mhm.
could go to the house, clean yourself up, tell your father and brothers about the incident in Faragorn and the monster that we're hunting, and get us permission to enter.
See, I don't necessarily know if that's going to be an issue. And he will walk up to the guard specifically the guard that is giving him a hard time. And he'll put his hand on his shoulder and just go, "Listen, mate, I'm just trying to do a good thing here, okay? And I can't do it if they can't come with me." And he's going to cast Charm Person.
Oh.
Hold on. You targeted yourself with that. So
Yeah,
he needs to make the wisdom save. Hold on.
Okay, great. Fantastic. I forgot how that one works.
Oh,
Hey, at least that roll is in the roll that you have to go with.
Before you do that, before you cast Charm Person, are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
Oh.
Great. Fantastic.
As you go to cast Charm Person, you see their armor absorb the spell. Is everything okay, sir? That's a bit of a new trick.
Oh, with me? Everything is fine. It would be better if you'd let us in the door.
Already told you, sir. You can come in. The riffraff stays outside. We know Venny.
I'm not a riffraff.
We know Venny, and we like Venny. But even Venny stays outside of outside of this town.
Why? He came here to trade. Did he not? If you know him and you like him, clearly he's not going to do anything.
Came here to collect, sir.
Right. Look, I don't have all day. So, how much is this going to cost me to get them in the door?
They both kind of look at each other and look at you. Well, don't say didn't warn you. Sorry, sir. And they step back from the door, from the gates, as these large metal iron gates that have the head of a bear in the center open up. And as it opens up, you can see inside of the town that this is indeed a very exclusive place to live. Very picturesque, nicely trimmed hedges. You know, there are water gardens everywhere. There are flower gardens. The properties in this town are massive. There's like 2 or 3 main shops that exist in this town. That's how exclusive this place is. So do you just go straight in? Are you saying goodbye to Venny?
Is Venny not coming?
Nope. Venny's doing what Venny is paid to do, collect the grain.
I gotta leave the spider?
Unfortunately,
Yes, you do. Corin will ask Venny, so are you going to wait here, or should we assume we're not going to see you again?
I will see you again sometime. Maybe not in the near future, but eventually our paths will cross again, I'm sure. Just remember the
Chimera
lessons
looks
that I've taught you.
Chimera's looking at the spider like she's about to bawl.
Oh.
Darren will just nod at Vinny.
Ooh, look how pretty this city is. So exquisite.
So,
Kerrigan,
listen.
would you care to give the little darling the gift? And she kind of like you just see like the spider bobbing up and down. You see the spider head over to the back of the cart, and from within one of the seats, she pulls out I'll say small. She pulls out a sack about the size of your fist. I say sack. A spider silk sack.
damn.
An egg?
No, spider silk. Or no, it's made of spider silk.
Yes, it's a spider silk sack.
Got it. And I assume he's giving it to Himara.
Mm-hmm. Look after that. And look after it well. They're extremely rare.
Yeah, that's an egg.
That's
I sniffle and smile, look at the spider. Thank you.
You see it like just clack its little mandibles together.
I smile, my fangs being very prominent.
Oh.
I'll gently like, not headbutt, like forehead to the spider, and put the silk sack in my bag, and then head over to the rest of the group.
Right. Since they were so kind as to open the gate, Corin will take out 4 gold, and he will hand 2 to each guard.
We don't need it, sir. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Well, right this way, friends. And he will start walking into the town in the direction of his house.
As you guys walk through the gates, and the gates shut behind you, you hear and about 4 individuals, all in dark navy blue robes, very quickly grab hold of each of you. Can you each make me an athletics or an acrobatics check, please?
Oh dear. Well,
I'm
that escalated quickly.
launching my bag to me.
Which one am I better at?
You said
Oh, this
acrobatics or athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
one. Oh. Well, no, that will work.
So,
Second.
let's do these in order. So,
Mm-hmm.
Thorin, you rolled first. By the looks of it. You got a 23. You're safe for this moment. Corin, ironically, you are not. And then we've got Zorath, who is. And then Hamara, who is not. So, Hamara and Corin, you are grabbed by these giant constructs.
Do I recognize these?
Corin, they
Or
are.
are these new since...
These are essentially the new models of the thing you saw in your memory.
Okay.
The blue robes and the type of equipment they're carrying, like these people are carrying, you wouldn't necessarily immediately recognize.
Okay.
Were any of you from Yavara? I don't think you were, but I want to double check.
I don't think so. At least I know I wasn't, obviously.
What happened? What's the question?
If any of you were from Yavara, I don't think you were, though.
Mm-mm.
I don't
From
believe so.
wait, from where?
Yavara.
Yavara.
The-
You were
the
from
region.
somewhere
No,
else.
I'm from
That's fine. Hemera,
I may have traveled through there.
Yeah.
actually, Hemera, can you make me a history check, please?
Yeah.
I mean, my character probably traveled through there to get the Foreign-born, but
No,
I haven't stayed there too long, so
Yeah.
probably don't know anything there.
So, Hemera, this is a roundabout way of explaining this, but you would kind of know what these people are and what these things are. So, in Trinaria, where you're from, there is a guard captain that goes by the name of Shira Vryn. Shira Vryn is a former Inquisitor from Yavara. This isn't super common knowledge, but it's also not secret knowledge. It's just if you know, you know.
Okay.
She was part of the Mage Inquisition, which means they were a group of people hunting down mages.
Oh, great.
She was kicked out because of her methods being too brutal for even the Mage Inquisition. And these guys are the Mage Inquisition. The giant robots with the small golden orbs, the blue robes, you recognise it all from stories you've heard and rumours you've heard in Trinaria. And it seems they are placing you and Corin, well, all of you under arrest, but Theron and Zorath, you did manage to wriggle away.
Wait, Zorath did? He has a 14.
I have 14.
Oh no, sorry, hold on. Who was it then?
Corin got a 19.
Oh no, it was Corin and Hemera that were being arrested. And yeah, and Zorath and Theron that got away. Because I rolled individual checks on my end as well.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
so
So you rolled
certain
differently for each of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Fantastic. In that case, once Corin is in the hands of this thing, he will say, "Excuse me? What is the meaning of this? Unhand me at once. Do you not know who I am?"
You hear a very familiar voice. Very familiar voice. I know exactly who you are, Corin Valen.
Mm-hmm.
Chimera is screaming to be put down.
How
Not
dare...
put down.
How
Released.
How dare you return here in this state, and then using that kind of... what would you call it? Talent, I suppose you would call it? You really are the biggest disgrace to our name. As you see from behind the blue robes and the giant constructs, your father.
Well, not quite the reunion I expected. Hello. I'd say it's nice to see you, but apparently you're fucking arresting me, so...
Take them to the cells.
Are you serious?
Chimera
What
is screaming and kicking.
Camera, just...
I will talk to my son alone.
I'm sorry, what did I do?
I think we
You
got
didn't do anything.
We got out, I think. Like,
Oh, no.
No, we're still just standing there. We're just not grappled.
Yeah.
oh. Oh, okay.
You know, I fail to see what I'm being arrested for.
Guilt by association.
I was going to say, I think it might be... because we're pals.
And on top of that, Corin, you're bringing this riffraff through our gates.
They're not bloody riffraff. Calm down.
One of them
God.
One of them has fucking horns, Corin.
Okay. And your point is? Corbin might as well, but we keep him around. That's his brother. I'm sending you names.
That's fine. You're like furiously typing.
Yeah.
Zorath is like, well, this isn't the first time I've not been welcomed in many towns, so this is quite normal for me.
Chimera freaking out yells at Corin, "You said I would be safe!"
I'm working on it!
And what exactly do we have here? You're a feisty little creature, aren't you?
Hemra, it is in your best interest to shut the fuck up.
Oh no, Hemera, please do tell us what kind of people my son has been hanging around with.
The respectful type if you let me the fuck go.
Lord Valen, in an ironic turn of events, he actually brought us here in hopes that you would help us with hunting a monster your son is trying to rid this world of.
My son wouldn't be able to rid this world of a herd of rabid bunny rabbits.
Well, rabbits are
I'll
very
have you
fast.
know that we took on zombies like 3 days ago, and I did just fucking fine.
By
True,
yourself?
No, with the riffraff.
You realise Corbin curbed an entire herd of centaur by himself.
Well, that's because Corbin's a fucking prig.
And then you cannot even handle a few monstrosities by yourself. You have to have help. A Valen
Chose to have
doesn't
help.
need assistance. You will mind your tongue, sir, whilst your betters are speaking.
For the record, I would have been fine on my own, but why, if I'm with a group, why would I work harder than I have to? That's just smart.
It is weak, and it is pathetic. Take his cohorts to the cells. Drag this one back to the manor.
I can walk, thank you.
You shall not. And you just feel this construct lift you up.
Oh.
And
Oh,
if
this is-
any of you get any notions of waving your hands about like prancing, prattling jesters, I promise you it will not go the way you think.
No, it's okay. I'm kind of used to not being welcomed in many places anyway.
Chimera is curled up around her bag while being held by these guys, just death staring Corin.
Can I get a count?
Zorat's. Go ahead.
I need a count. So there's Lord Valen,
Mhm.
two
And then there's-
constructs.
There's one
And
construct
a
for each
mage
of us, I
inquisitor?
believe.
Okay, so 4 constructs and the mage inquisitor.
And two inquisitors.
2 inquisitors. Okay.
Zorat's mentality is same shit, different day. He's homeless. He's not welcome anywhere, mostly, especially his back story. So same shit, different day.
Well, shall we?
What other choice do we have? Not the first time. And I'm just gonna be like, I look at the construct on me, look at the construct next to me and say, "All right, I'll follow you, or you take me wherever."
Don't say anything, I will fix this. And he's specifically looking at Hemra when he says that.
I'm just still looking at you, pissed the fuck off.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
As you are being marched off, the Inquisitors are relieving you of your effects. And you see the spider silk cocoon get lifted and pried from Hemera's hands.
I am screaming and clawing.
You see one of them grab the sack by a thread of string and slash it in half.
What? Ouch. Aww.
Hemera,
She's losing it.
compose yourself.
Fucking compose myself. He just killed my child.
It's not your child.
Be careful with your feelings. Remember what happened when I lost it and cut off a certain person's hands off?
Maybe
That didn't
maybe
go
not
too
the
well.
best story to tell while we're on our way to jail.
I look at Zorath
Out of-
and I
out of
fucking
the jurisdiction.
hiss.
Sheesh.
Like vampire hiss.
I just recoil back and say, "Oof, all right, suit yourself."
Stop. Hemera, you do what now?
Oh my
Vampire
god.
hiss.
Oh no!
No! No! No,
Too late.
literally no.
It's too late.
And that's where the campaign ends, as we're all executed.
Yes.
No. So
I
as
was
you
just
are letting
kidding.
out this hiss
Uh-oh.
in Zorath's direction, you see the two Inquisitors stop what they are doing as they're walking, they are logging your inventory. And as you hiss, they both stop and look at each other. And you see pure fear in their face.
Ooh.
As they sort of, well, I say they, one of them sort of clicks their finger at the construct, who suddenly tightens their grip on you and puts their hand over your mouth, pinning your head back against their chest. I need to check something.
As this is happening, are we still...
Oh no, you're still with Colin.
I'm gone.
That they are being marched off.
Okay, but we're still standing. Where are we watching this happen? Is my question.
No.
Great, fantastic. Never mind.
Hemera, in addition to them like restraining and grappling you, you suddenly feel like a very, very painful burning sensation through your body. As this construct extracts every ounce of magical energy from you. And you lose all 3 spell slots until you get a long rest.
Oh my
Cool.
goodness.
I have the most terrified look on my face. And painful.
Yo.
Like that, these guys are not messing around, and that hiss made them brick themselves because they now know what you are. So I had to make sure that they basically weaken you as much as they can.
Basically got fucking muzzled.
Yeah. Corin, you are slowly marched back to your family manor by one of the constructs and your father. Corin, I do not know what has gotten into you, that you seem to think that this is an acceptable way to be.
What? Covered in shit and dirt? No, believe me, I hate it as much as you do.
So, exactly why do you do this?
Why do I bring them here, or are you talking about my general person? Because one of those is a much longer answer.
Do you really think I enjoy arresting my son?
I mean, if it were one of the other two, I'd say no, of course not.
You always were hard work, Corin. I love all 3 of you equally. I always have, and I've always done the best I can to get food on the table in front of you. You have no idea what I strive to get us where we are today.
You say that like I didn't grow up witnessing it.
And then on top of that, you come to the town, try to cast magic on one of the guards. You were there the day I made the order for armor and equipment to defend us from the rapidly growing threat of magic casters.
Okay, so... Listen. I know some of that. I didn't do anything that was going to harm him.
Do you really think that messing with people's minds is harmless? Are you
If it's
really
to get me back.
Are you really that manipulative?
I wouldn't call it manipulative.
No, perhaps narcissistic. Thinking that your way is the only right way.
Coming from the man who hates what I am just because I'm not like you.
I never hated what you were. But what you were was wrong.
Then you're just as bad as I am, I suppose. Must have learned it somewhere.
By all the insolence. Believe you me, boy, if we were indoors right now, you'd be feeling the side of my blade across your face. As a reminder that though I am your father, I am still your better.
Trust me, I don't need reminding.
Now then. And he leads you down the very familiar grand pathway to the very, very expensive redwood carved door, and leads you into the grand hall of the manor of which most of your life you grew up in. And as you enter in, you see your father's scowl turn to a smile. Lords and ladies, my son has returned, and has tales of defeating monsters and monstrosities of all kinds. And
How many people are in this room?
He whispers very quietly in your ear, "You have one opportunity to impress me, and your friends might just get out by the morning." Ha! And you sort of look around the room. You don't recognise any of these faces. There's about 20 other lords and ladies. And then, in the corner of the room, almost trying to hide themselves from your view, is a mystery waiting to be solved next session. Oh no, you're not here next week, are you?
I'm not here for the next 2 weeks.
Oh no. Okay. So you see Lady Olga in the corner of the room.
That'll give us 2 weeks to get out of jail.
Lady Olga, I assume this is somebody I know, or somebody I should know.
Lady Olga is Lord Vermont's lady wife.
Oh, the guy from
Aragorn.
From Foragorn. Haha. Interesting. He kind of, when he sees her, he kind of narrows his eyes and just tilts his head, like, huh. Well, that's interesting.
Dan, before we go, quick question.
Mm.
Shira Vin, the
Shira
Inquisitor.
Vryn. Yep.
Vren. Okay. Would that be one of the Inquisitors that would have been involved with chasing my mother when I was a kid?
You have to find out.
Well, I more meant, like, would I have recognized them?
Oh no, Shira Vryn isn't there. I'm saying Shira. So There's obviously a bit of confusion. Right, so I was explaining to Hemera how Hemera knows of what the Inquisition and Inquisitors are. Because Hemera is originally from Trinaria, which is in the southeastern region of Gallo. And there they have a private military that is run by Shira Vryn, who in turn was a former Inquisitor and was booted out of the Inquisition because her methods of handling mages were considered too brutal.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
I had misunderstood. I thought Shira Vryn was here.
No. These are just mooks.
Gotcha.
All right.
So, actually, that would be nice for a couple of sessions. Actually, having, this was completely unintentional, by the way, but having the party split off from Corin, it fits perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. It'd give us 2 weeks to get out of jail.
Woo!
Ow.
Jailbreak.
Oh boy.
We're in a world
So,
of shit.
Corin, when you come back to a dead Hemera,
We'll see.
Hemera, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm just that kind of GM that I'm not, because it was great storytelling.
Yeah.
Yes.
no, I was shaking.
Well, you know what they say: if your GM can evoke a physiological, emotional response, you know it was a good session.
Yes.
My fucking baby.
You had that thing for 8 minutes.
Yeah, be more like sort of 20, maybe 30 minutes.
I rounded down.
That's not how rounding works.
I'm not a mathiologist, okay?
Right.
I don't
I'm
think
just.
that's the word that you meant.
I'm just going to quickly end archive this before it records all this nonsense.
Yes.
There we go.
I like how Zorat's mentality went from same shit, different day to, well, this got very different really fucking fast. This is very different.
So, guys.
Not what I'm used to.
So, guys, gals watching the stream, thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed it all. Do be sure to follow me on all other socials under the Fervent Drift. I have been your captain for this evening. These have been my amazing cast for this evening. If you are looking for any games at all, I do have a high fantasy campaign I am recruiting for on a Thursday night. Other than that, have a wonderful night. May all your 20s be natural. And as ever, we'll see you in the next one.